Hi everybody, I'm Elliot Mizrahi with Page, joining you for a live session here with former Prime Minister and current professor at Erasmus University, Jan Peter Balknende. I hope I said that correctly.
That's correct, that's great.
It was my best attempt. So I think a good place to start is actually with the name of your session. It was, What on Earth is Happening? And so what on earth is happening?
It was a great question. What on earth is happening? I think many things are on the global agenda. We are living in a world of trade wars, terrorism, nationalism, populism. That's what you can see everywhere, and the big risk is that you can have an unstable situation. Stability is always key. If you want to reach success, not only for your own country or your own company, but also on a global scale. So this is, I think, the big threat at the moment. There's so much division. And if you want to reach success, you also need unity. And I think this is the challenge of the moment. Can we have unity to reach goals that are in interest of everyone?
So you've spoken about some of the risks there. What do you see as the opportunities? What are we doing right that gives you hope for the future?
What gives me hope is listening to young people. There are a lot of young people, they say there is a kind of global agenda. And is there a global agenda? Yes, I think there is. The Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, the whole issue around climate change. How can we develop a circular economy? How can we develop a new economy in the right way? These are elements that can change the world, but it requires action and measurement. And I believe that if we are taking up our responsibility regarding those goals, that really can make the difference. And we've seen in the past that if you are taking action, for example, with the Millennium Development Goals, you can be successful. And I must say, this agenda is an agenda of hope, and I think it's possible to realize, but you have to fight for it every day.
So I think the message of unity would resonate with everybody. You can't solve these problems alone. There needs to be collaboration. But we also see a lot of friction and divisiveness around the world. What do you think can be done to try to repair some of that, to bring people together the way you spoke about it being a little bit further in the past? And what role should businesses be playing in that as well?
You're completely right. When I was Prime Minister, the best moment I had, and that had to have unity, that was in March 2009 at the G20 meeting in London. All the heads of government were convinced we have to work together in order to realize that it was what is necessary now. At this moment, you see a lot of tensions, trade wars, difficulties, and that is not the right atmosphere to do the good things. But you also can see that a lot of companies worldwide, the big corporates, they are using the SDGs for developing their own strategy. If you are listening to what's happening on universities at this moment, there's a lot of attention for example, the SDGs. A lot of NGOs are very active. If you talk with young people, for example, when they're united in one young world, you can see that something is changing. And I think these positive forces, universities, businesses, NGOs, young people, I think all those forces can really make the difference, and that's what we need.
I hope that you're right. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back again later. Thank you. All good?